Okay, so this is a follow-up video of the Mower Deck for the Z315. I actually just pressure washed it, and this is kind of what the result of it is. So I haven't done this in a very long time. I remember I put seal plate on this just about 2 years ago, and I was supposed to follow up a year after. That kind of never happened because of work issues and just not being able to get around to take this thing off the deck and um, put it back. Actually, I did. Back in November, I tried to do it, but I was not able to pressure wash it because it was pretty much the hose was frozen. The temperature was so low. So we're now in October, so this is just a great opportunity to get this cleaned and checked out. So it's not a year review, it's more like a 2 years. After I put the seal plate on this, I have a previous video. I'll put that in the description and somewhere in here so you can click on it and see it. But yeah, so it's been just about 2 years since I put this painted this with a seal plate. As you can see, we do have some surface rust kind of building up in some of these areas here, which is kind of disappointing. I wish I had the time to reapply another coat because I think the results, this is another surface rust kind of building up. Have another one up there, and that's pretty much it. And another spot down here, and as well as over here as well. So I think overall it turned out really good. If I had time to apply another coat last year, I think it would have protected the deck much longer instead of waiting 2 years to do this. So I still have some of the paint still here, right? There's areas where you can still see the paint because I don't know if you know, but this is technically supposed to be green. Where you have some green here, and this is actually the actual metal. If you break it down to the metal, so it didn't take that long to pressure wash this. I wish I took a video, but yeah, I didn't do that. So here we are afterwards. But overall it's good. The places where you see the rust, like up here, we got some rust here, some rust in this spot, and some rust in that spot. Got some rust in there, and surface rust up there. So I noticed that those are the spots that were more difficult to remove the grass from, and also grass buildup were in these areas where you see the rust. So I'd say if there's buildup of grass, you're gonna get some rust. All right. When there's no buildup of grass in all of these areas, there's no rust. This thing spins, right, and it's spinning this way or wherever it's spinning, throwing grass out through the chute. On this side as well, spinning wherever it's spinning to throw everything out. So yeah, you're gonna have buildup in the corners. So if you don't have seal plate, your condition might be worse. And this is 2 years of ownership of this little bad boy. So your mileage may vary, but I think if you do have seal plate, which they're not sponsoring this, if you do put seal plate on this, you will have a much better result than if you didn't. Because look at, I do have rust spots from the area that has a lot of buildup, and it didn't take that long to clean this. So if you're annually cleaning your mower deck and you are putting seal plate yearly, you're not gonna run into a rust issue. Okay. Yeah, so overall I'd say it's pretty good. Let me see how much hours I have on the mower. So I have just about 33 hours, 33.6 hours on this mower. This is the Z315E. 33 hours with one or a few coats of sill plate. It gives you this. I wish I did this every year, and I wish I cleaned it every year. Well, 2 years. I wish I cleaned it 1 year, but I didn't. So this is what happened. So if you want to keep your mower from rusting, throw some sill plate on there and clean it when your mowing season's over. That'll help.